Coming up this afternoon, Deception is the name of the game with Brian Conley and Dirty Rotten Cheetah in half an hour on BBC1 after Doctors.
Oi, no smoking in the house, you.
I wish I was done with the damn things.
No, you're doing great. That's 2 months now.
7 weeks and 5 days.
6 hours and 14 minutes, not that you're counting.
What's that?
Tuscany. Isn't it gorgeous? I thought we could get a villa for next year with a pool.
We're still paying for this year's holiday.
Oh, but you have to book early if you want to get the one you want. Besides, when did you start caring about money?
It's just there's a lot of money on the credit cards, and with your new car...
Oh, we can afford it. We work hard, don't we? And now that you're the boss...
Hey, I haven't got the job yet. Don't start spending like I have.
Oh, don't be so negative. Mr. Manager.
Yeah, okay. Look, I better go. Val's coming in today.
Oh, do you want a lift? I'm not working, so I don't mind.
No, I'll walk. It'll do me good. Enjoy your day off.
Can't be that bad.
Get me out of here, George.
Come on, slow down.
I can't stand hospitals.
No, I'm serious. This is what put you here in the first place. Angina attacks are nature's way of telling us to take it easy.
Yes, I know. Nothing but rest, doctor's orders. How's Quinn?
He's good. He's with Ronnie.
Preparing for his police interview. I can't take this anymore.
Look, trust Ronnie. You know, he knows what he's doing. Besides, the police have got nothing to go on. This is purely harassment. You rub their noses in it and they want revenge.
I've really made a mess of things, haven't I?
No, you haven't.
After Colin died, I had to be the strong one. I could cope, I told myself. Running the farm and my work on the council. Hell, I've been a blind fool.
You've coped well, damn well.
What about Quinn? I obviously didn't see his pain. All this drug business.
Look, Quinn loved his dad. His death has hit you both very hard, but whatever has happened, we can fix it.
At least I still have some friends I can count on.
You've got lots of friends.
Yes, but how long? Once this policewoman's finished with us, who knows? Be lucky if I have any reputation left.
Look, don't worry. Leave the police to Ronnie. It's what he's good at.
Look, I know the extended warranties are a pain, but we have to offer them with every purchase. It's the new company policy. We work for them now, and that's how it is. I'm sorry. Val.
Dave, hi. I've brought some new branding. Banners, price stickers, till displays. Get people used to the idea before the refit next month.
Sure.
You must be so excited about this. It's going to look great. You won't recognise it once our boys are finished. And Leatherbridge gets its very first Shield electronics. Actually, I was hoping we could have a chat in the office.
Of course. Behave.
So taking it easy.
Ignore
Any comment,
them.
Counselor?
The matter is with my solicitor.
Is your son a drug dealer?
Look, excuse me. Just get out of the way.
Sorry about that.
You're doing a great job, Dave. I know it can't be easy. Lawrence was manager here for many years. He must have taken his leaving very hard.
Well, everybody liked Lawrence.
Yeah, it's just a shame we couldn't persuade him to stay, but, well, we weren't for him. So, how are you? And the team?
Well, they're okay. Well, they're a little worried, you know, about the changeover.
It's understandable. They've been giving you a hard time.
Well, not a hard time as such. Well, they'll want to know if they'll be being kept on, and there's hours, holidays, that sort of thing. Sort of thing I can't really answer.
Yeah, I know. There will be big changes, and they're looking to you to look after them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. Shield Electronics has very high standards when it comes to our staff. Timekeeping, absences, holidays. We're looking for team players, Dave, like you. Flexible people who don't mind going that extra mile. Not everyone makes the grade. I know you've only been acting manager here, but I want you to know how much I appreciate your hard work.
Thanks. When will the formal interviews for the post begin?
Formal interviews, I wouldn't worry about that.
No?
Well, let's just say our short list of candidates is very short. And as for the rest of the staff, why don't we have a review?
A review?
Yeah, you know. Talk over strengths and weaknesses, look at timekeeping, that sort of thing. Call them in one at a time for a little chat.
Okay. It's just that I have a doctor's appointment at 11.
I see. Well, of course, if it's a doctor's appointment. After lunch, then. Sure I can hang around?
Definitely.
We're a great company to work for, Dave. Believe me. Salary's good, bonuses are excellent, and there's no glass ceiling.
Really?
I was like you, Dave. I started on the shop floor. I know being management isn't easy. You have to make tough decisions, and you can't always be Mr. Nice Guy. You're not on the shop floor anymore.
Save me from endless boils and bunions. Aren't you supposed to be seeing patients?
Paperwork day.
Oh, lucky you. Good weekend? How's that big case coming on, that drugs case? Or can't you talk about it?
Well, I can talk about it. There just isn't much to say, really. I mean, obviously it's a police thing. I'm just helping.
Yeah, right. You're an integral part of a crime-busting team.
Well,
Drugs, psychosis, dead bodies everywhere, medical clues, vital clues. Oh, it must be really exciting.
yeah, it is a bit, yeah.
I knew it.
Hello? Why does the super want to see me? Yeah, I'm within about an hour. Okay, bye.
The super? You're dead important, aren't you?
Yeah. No. No, I have to go to the police station. It's nothing, it's just routine.
Remember me when you're famous.
Ah, hi there, Archie. I'll be your nurse today.
Dave.
Hey. So, you've been seeing Dr. Woodson and she'd like me to take some blood samples, right?
Right.
Okay. So, are you at work today?
Yeah, Ty's a bit of a giveaway. And the name badge.
Ah, Shields Electronics. Didn't know we had one. Could you roll your sleeve up for me, please?
We used to be Irving Electrical. I should tell you I've got a nicotine patch on. Will that affect the result?
No, that's fine. Pop that on. Okay, excellent. So, is this a new you then?
Trying to be. Yeah, stop smoking, lose a bit of weight, head down the gym.
Is that what the blood tests are for then?
No, I've been feeling unwell recently, as if I've got a cold all the time. Dr. Woodson thinks it's as if I've just stopped smoking, but...
How long did you smoke for?
10 years. Even something for a chest x-ray. It came back clear, but scared the living daylights out of me. Had a panic of smoker standing for a chest x-ray.
Okay. All right, all done. Just hold that. Look, you shouldn't be too dismissive, all right? I mean, a lot of people have problems when they give up smoking, especially when you've been smoking for such a long time. I mean, it takes a while to get all the gunk out of the lungs, you know, give your body time to adjust, learn to breathe again.
That makes sense.
We'll send these off to the lab and show the results back in a week or so.
Okay.
Okay? Stick with it, all right? You know, with a healthy diet and exercise, you'll be a new man in no time.
Hope so.
Sorry.
You know, not seen any patients today, Vivian.
Yes, you're down at the station.
Would that be on important police surgeon business, Jim?
What?
Or is it just police business? Because we never can tell these days with you, Jimmy.
I just had a bawling out from your boss.
Did you give him my love?
It's not funny, Eva. I'm in a lot of trouble.
Don't be such a drama queen. It could be worse.
Yeah. Oh, what happened to you?
Official reprimand.
Well, that stays on your record.
Goes with the territory. The kid's mum's a bigwig, so we have to back off. It's politics, Jimmy. It's always the same.
She's a counsellor.
Yeah, well, try telling that to the parents of the dead kid.
I'm sorry about the reprimand. It's a tough one.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, okay, but next time, leave me out of it. I like my job and I'd like to keep it.
Yeah, okay, I know. I get overexcited. I go too far. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have dragged you along on Friday. I was wrong.
Oh, I'll forgive you. This once.
You gotta admit, it gets results, though.
Not this time.
Well, maybe, maybe not.
What does that mean?
Well, I blew the surveillance so Quinn knows I'm watching him, but he's still got to make mistakes. All I've got to do is catch him out on one.
But you don't have anything.
Well, not yet.
What if there's nothing to get? Have you thought of that?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
That you're wrong?
A very remote possibility. Let's just wait and see what he has to say for himself, shall we?
Dave? That's not going to be doing you a lot of good, is it?
I just needed the distraction. You know, you smoke, you think of nothing.
That's a lot of distraction.
I used to go hill walking. Loved it. That's a way to clear your head.
I feel the same way on the bike. You still do it?
Never have the time.
We should make time. Eh? Remember the new you? How long have you been sitting there?
Since I left you at the surgery, I'm in hiding.
What, from the boss?
I am the boss. Well, acting boss. The old boss jumped ship when this lot took over. I was elected to take his place.
So what's the problem?
You ask a lot of questions.
Sorry, occupational hazard.
Oh, the problem is, I'm not him. I'm nothing like him, and everybody knows it. Especially Val.
Val?
My area manager.
What does she want?
She wants the same thing the company wants. Leatherbridge Shield Electronics with shiny, happy, Desertel drones.
And what happens to you?
Nothing. I get to be boss as long as I promise to be her hatchet man.
Oh, that's evil. Get a job if you'll be a slave.
She's okay. The company's okay. Good, actually. There's better money, good holidays.
But?
All that stuff. My friends, well, they used to be. We used to have a laugh, you know. Out for drinks, bowling.
Now you're the enemy.
They're afraid. I think they're going to get fired or demoted.
And is that a possibility?
How do you cope with it? The responsibility?
It comes with the territory. I mean, the doctors make the life and death decisions.
I said it's got to be tough sometimes.
It can be, but at the end of the day, it's just a job.
True.
Look, I just popped out for a sandwich, so I better be getting back. You too.
I don't think I can.
Look, just go back and face the music. I'm not going to shoot you. Just tell Val how you feel. It's got to be better than this. Just hanging around the park, smoking yourself to death.
Just to be clear, this is an informal interview. You're helping the police with their inquiries, okay? Nothing more. You sure you want to do this? 'Cause if not, we can just walk away.
No, but let's get it over with. Might get them off our backs.
Good. Good man. And whatever they ask you, you just stick to the truth, okay?
And leave it to you.
Yeah, a bit more to the left, please. No, keep it. Is that straight? Oh, Dave, you're bumpy. We're starting to wonder.
Yeah, sorry, it took longer than I expected.
Everything okay? You look a little pale. Did you manage to get some lunch?
Yeah, thanks.
And are you ready for our review?
No problem.
Yeah, well, I told the team that we'd be talking to each of them in turn, so if you want to get organised, I'll be with you in 5.
Okay.
We have a busy afternoon ahead. Try splashing some water on your face.
Right.
You really must try to take better care of yourself. No time for illness, not with everyone looking to you.
Thank you for bringing your client in.
Always happy to accommodate. Hopefully we can get this cleared up once and for all.
I'm sure we can.
We're more than willing to cooperate with the police. That's what law-abiding citizens do.
So I'm led to believe.
All set.
I'm really sorry, Val. I don't think I can do this.
But I've scheduled the whole afternoon.
I know I don't want to let you down, but I really don't feel well.
It's just nerves.
I had to give blood earlier on. It's really affected me.
What about the shop?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your responsibilities, the
I
staff.
have to go.
Tell me about Carl Lamas.
I don't know him.
Thought you were friends?
No.
But he was with you and your mates at the pub when we picked you up, drinking, smoking weed.
I've seen him about.
So you do know him?
That's not what he said.
Sorry, I'm confused. I thought they were friends.
I've seen him about.
So he was part of the gang. Did he score for you?
Don't answer that.
I'm just trying to understand their relationship.
No, you're making assumptions.
Not at all.
We're here to answer questions about Carl Lamas, nothing more.
I didn't mean to imply anything untoward.
Well, you did.
And I apologise.
Okay. One more comment like that.
You have my word.
Dave? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Well, the shop called.
I wasn't feeling well.
I spoke to someone called Val. She was anxious to know if you're going back.
Yeah, it's okay.
Did something happen at the doctor's? I thought it was just some routine tests.
It was.
Is there something you're not telling me?
Fine, just leave it, all right?
Dave!
We believe Kyle was under the influence of Stripe at the time of his death. What can you tell me about it?
Not much. It's some new gear.
What's it like? Oh, come on, you're in with the crowd. You must know what it's
Yeah,
like.
more.
It can't have been easy for you with that lot. Being a farmer's son, mummy a Tory councillor, I bet they give you a bit of stick for that.
How is that relevant?
I'm just saying it can't have been easy for him. I bet that was your way in. Bit of blow with the stoners, up your street cred.
That's enough.
Kyle Lamas. He's your age. Well, he was. He's dead now.
I didn't know him.
Don't say anything else, Quinn. You're repeating yourself, Inspector, and we've got nothing more to say.
I have more questions.
No, you don't. May I remind you, my client is here of his own free will.
He can't protect you forever, you know. Someone's gonna grass and you're gonna be right up to your neck in it.
Come on, Quinn.
I'll be seeing you both again, I'm sure.
Take care now.
Oh. Have you seen a patient of mine, David Morse?
I took blood this morning.
Well, I've just had his wife on the phone. Wants to know what's wrong with him. I mean, has he said anything to you?
Like what?
Well, he's been in 6 times in as many weeks, and he says he's ill, but...
You think he's a bit of a time waster? I bumped into him at the park. I mean, he seemed fine. A little bit stressed maybe, but not ill. He was smoking, though.
So you told me he'd given up.
I think he'd been having a bit of a hard time of it at work.
Well, I wish you'd hurry up and spit it out. I hate dealing with other people's domestics.
Yeah, how was it?
More fun and games.
Quinn being a brat.
What, him and his stuffed shirt of a brief?
Oh, Ronnie's all right. He's one of the good guys.
Exactly how well do you know him?
Well, his wife works at my practice.
And weren't you going to tell me?
Don't get mattered.
Well, think again.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? Hey, this is not personal, Eva.
Well, how do I know what I say to you doesn't make its way back to them?
I can work the other way.
Yeah, and so it should.
Hang on a minute.
You need to choose your camp, Jimmy.
Hi, Archie from the surgery.
Thanks for coming.
knew I'd be seeing you soon. Just didn't think it'd be so soon.
Funny.
Your client had a change of heart. Decided to make a full confession.
Actually, I think you should know that my clients intend to sue for harassment. I'm sure you'll be notified formally. Quinn.
Heather called you, did she?
I understand you're not well.
Not great.
Well, maybe I should give you a checkup. Of course, it could be the fags. You really shouldn't wear a nicotine patch and smoke. It's bound to make you ill. It can make you really sick, in fact.
It was just today.
And does Dr. Woodson know? When you've been coming to see her twice a week?
Why would I lie? I'm some attention-seeking nut, you know.
I didn't say you were. But I don't think there's anything wrong with you. Not physically, anyway. I don't think you do either.
Thanks.
You've upset Dr. Woodson. I don't know the details, but she's in with Julia.
What now?
There was an outburst, and your name was mentioned. Of course, she always has had a hankering for the melodramatic.
Thought I could do it, you know. Might even be fun. Everything be exactly the same, except I'd be the manager instead of the assistant.
But it wasn't.
Almost from day one. Suddenly, everyone was looking to me. I wasn't one of the guys anymore. I was Manager Dave, Mr. Responsible.
It's tough at the top.
I used to really like my job. Now I dread every minute in there.
So why do it? And why agree to act up and keep yourself in the running?
Because everyone wanted me to. The staff wanted me to save them from Val. Val wanted me to be a success, and Heather just wanted me to get on, to be an achiever, you know, like you're supposed to. I couldn't bear to let them all down. That's why I kept coming into the surgery. I thought if Dr. Woodson could sign me off, then the company would have to get someone else in, and I'd be off the hook with everyone.
But she didn't.
Quite the opposite. She sent me for every test known to man.
She's a doctor, what do you expect? But the irony of all this is that if you just told her the truth in the first place, then she probably would have signed you off anyway. I mean, stress is a well-recognised medical condition.
I'm an idiot.
No, you're not. But I think we can all feel pressure into being something more. You know, to being what other people think we should be.
So what do I do now?
Come in, see Dr. Woodson, tell her the truth this time, and, you know, buy yourself a couple of days. Figure out what you want. And come clean with your wife, too. So she'll understand, so you don't want to be a high flyer. It's hardly a crime, is it? Oh, and one last thing. Please stop smoking.
Thanks a lot, George. Jimmy, could I have a word with you, please?
I wish you'd said something.
I couldn't. He was so proud of me. We're moving up. I'm sorry. I let you down.
Oh, stop being such a big dope. I love you, no matter what you do. Don't ever think you have to go through anything without me.
It's not like we're going to Tuscany then. With or without pool.
Oh well, Blackpool again.
I don't suppose there's any walking holidays in there.
So I understand we're playing detective now.
I'm not playing, Julia.
Then what were you doing at Alex Haverley's farm on Friday? Ah, right. So Nick has got it right, has he? You're more than a bit interested in this new policewoman.
You're way out of bounds.
I don't think so. Not if it affects our reputation or our patients. You work here, Jimmy.
I'm also the police surgeon.
Did you know that Alex Haverley had an angina attack after you pulled your little stunt? She spent the weekend in hospital.
And when I'm here, My patients are my first and only concern.
And what about there? You're not Inspector Clay of the Yard, Jimmy. You can't just go charging off on your own personal crusade.
And is this you talking or the Woodsons?
My only interest is this practice.
Oh, rubbish. You know, George comes in here telling a few tales and you automatically think that it's silly little Jimmy playing games. Well, I take my responsibilities very seriously, Julia.
Then I suggest that you pick a side.
That's the second time I've heard that today. You know, I'm doing my job. If everyone else wants to make this thing personal, fine. But I'm not playing.
Will you be dining with us?
Don't you mean?
Ow!
I don't know if I have the fight.
It's a smoke screen. It's a shame your lawyer friend's got suckered in.
If you need something to cuddle or punch, he's your man.
Now just be careful what you say in front of them from now on.
I can't trust you like I used to.
Please.
Sean discovers a shocking secret on Stacey's mobile. EastEnders tonight at 8. Next this afternoon on BBC1, Dirty Rotten Cheater. The one to watch tonight.